Göbekli Tepe, located in southeastern Turkey, has become one of the most significant archaeological discoveries of the 21st century. Dating back to around 12,000 years ago, it is the oldest known monumental temple complex in the world, predating other famous ancient structures like the pyramids of Egypt and Stonehenge by several thousand years. This astonishing discovery has completely changed our understanding of early human civilization and raised important questions about the origins of religion, architecture, and social organization. What is Göbekli Tepe? Göbekli Tepe consists of massive stone pillars arranged in circular and rectangular enclosures. Some of these pillars are up to 16 feet tall and weigh up to 16 tons. The site was first discovered in 1994 by a German archaeologist named Klaus Schmidt, who was working in the area. Since then, it has been excavated, revealing that it is a vast ceremonial center, likely a temple complex built by ancient humans during a time when they were still primarily hunter-gatherers. The site's most impressive feature is the intricate carvings on the pillars, which depict a variety of animals, including lions, snakes, scorpions, and vultures. These carvings are believed to be symbolic, possibly representing spiritual beliefs, rituals, or gods. Some researchers believe that the animals may have been associated with shamanistic practices or totemism, where different animal species were worshipped or viewed as spiritual beings. The fact that the carvings include such a diverse range of creatures suggests that the people who built Göbekli Tepe had a complex understanding of the natural world and possibly an animistic worldview. The belief that non-human entities, like animals, plants, or even inanimate objects, have spiritual significance. A religious and social gathering place. One of the most surprising aspects of Göbekli Tepe is that it was clearly a religious or ceremonial site, yet it predates the invention of farming and permanent settlements. Traditionally, it was believed that early human societies began by agriculture and domestication of animals, and that the construction of monumental structures came after these advancements. However, Göbekli Tepe completely disrupts this timeline. The site was built long before people in the region had fully adopted farming practices. It's more likely that the people who constructed it were nomadic hunter-gatherers who came together for religious or social gatherings rather than living permanently in the area. This challenges the conventional belief that religion and monumental architecture only emerged after agriculture was established. At Göbekli Tepe, we see evidence of a complex social structure and the ability to mobilize resources and labor, even though the people who built the site were not settled or living in permanent homes. The site appears to have served as a meeting place for different groups of people, possibly from far-flung areas, who came together to share in ritual activities. This suggests that spirituality or religion might have been one of the driving forces behind the early development of social cohesion, much earlier than we thought. The construction of Göbekli Tepe. The construction of Göbekli Tepe is another remarkable aspect of the site. The fact that hunter-gatherers were able to organize and construct such a massive, complex structure challenges our traditional understanding of early humans' capabilities. How could people without advanced tools, metallurgy, or permanent settlements have created such large and intricate structures? To construct the stone pillars, the people of Göbekli Tepe would have had to cut and shape the massive stones, many of which were quarried from nearby hills, and transport them to the site using primitive methods. This would have required an immense amount of manpower, organization, and planning, even if the builders had rudimentary tools made of flint and stone. The level of craftsmanship seen at Göbekli Tepe suggests a highly organized society with specialized knowledge about construction and possibly even a complex division of labor. It implies that the builders of Göbekli Tepe had a significant level of social structure, communication, and resource management, which was previously thought to be unique to settled agricultural societies. Burial and abandonment of the site. Göbekli Tepe was intentionally buried around 8000 BCE, a fact that continues to puzzle archaeologists. The site was abandoned and covered with earth for reasons that remain unclear. Some researchers speculate that the burial was a deliberate act, possibly related to changes in religious or cultural practices, while others suggest that the site might have been intentionally closed off for ritualistic reasons. The covering of the site preserved it for millennia, allowing it to remain hidden until its rediscovery in the 1990s. The reasons for the site's abandonment are speculative, but some theories point to the shift from a hunter-gatherer society to settled agricultural life. As humans began to domesticate plants and animals, they may have developed new religious practices and constructed new types of structures that reflected their changing lifestyles. The people who built Göbekli Tepe might have left the site behind in favor of building new centers of worship or gathering places in their permanent settlements. Alternatively, the site could have been buried as part of a ritualistic closure. Theories about the purpose of Göbekli Tepe. While the exact purpose of Göbekli Tepe remains unknown, most archaeologists agree that it was a religious or ceremonial site, possibly serving as a center for worship or ritualistic gatherings. Some theories suggest that it was used for astronomical observations, with its pillars and enclosures potentially aligned with celestial events like solstices and equinoxes. Others propose that it could have been a shamanistic sanctuary where people gathered for healing rituals, spiritual experiences, or communal ceremonies. Impact on our understanding of early civilization. The discovery of Göbekli Tepe has profound implications for our understanding of human history. For years, historians and archaeologists believed that agriculture was the key factor in the development of human civilization. However, Göbekli Tepe shows that complex religious and social structures could have existed before the advent of agriculture. The people who built it were able to organize labor, plan and construct monumental buildings, and engage in sophisticated religious practices, all without the benefits of settled life and farming. Göbekli Tepe also suggests that religion and spirituality might have been some of the driving forces behind early human social development, not just a result of it. The site's construction shows that humans were capable of remarkable feats of engineering, organization, and cultural expression long before the rise of advanced civilizations like those of Mesopotamia or Egypt. The mystery continues. Even though much has been uncovered about Göbekli Tepe, many questions remain unanswered. Who exactly built it and why? What was its true purpose, and what led to its abandonment? As research continues and new excavations are conducted, we may gain a clearer picture of this ancient site and its significance to the early history of humankind. In the meantime, Göbekli Tepe stands as a powerful reminder that our understanding of history is still evolving. It challenges long-held beliefs about the development of civilization and opens up new possibilities for exploring the deep roots of human culture and spirituality. The mystery of Göbekli Tepe and the extraordinary achievement it represents will continue to captivate and inspire for generations to come.